more minutes, ladies and gentlemen. I see him. Ah, one more, I see. Won't you join us, sir? I see someone's in a hurry to get inside. Well, no one's putting a gun. I bought one of those Soviet survivors.
Say, is that the,
What's with that weird bird effigy?
The annual Phoenix ceremony. It symbolizes the collapse of civilization from which the Ark Society emerges unscathed and triumphant.
Ah, rebirth. I get it.
What's new is that the Master of Ceremonies will light the effigy on fire with Zoe Washington inside.
Huh. A bit showy, you say?
Paint, whatever sells.
Yeah, I smell it too. I'm sure what it is, though.
excuse me?
Grown men shouldn't do that. You have to set...
Oh, that brat takes everything for granted. 3 cars totaled since December, 2 dozen pairs of shoes he never even wears.
Hello there, sir.
Anything I don't burn down.
You do it. Seriously, I'll pay you.
Me? You're the master of ceremony.
I'm a multiple Tony award-winning playwright. And famously reclusive. It's part of my brand. I'll never go on the spot like this. Besides, I do chamber plays. Spectacle. But people hate it.
They won't hate it, Mr. Feniger. It's just entertainment.
Entertainment? Good Lord, what have I done? How did I let her talk me into this?
Should I tell Miss Washington that you won't be going on stage? Everyone's waiting for you.
God, no. No, she frightens me. Just give me a moment to control my nerves.
All right, Mr. Feniger. Break a leg.
What in the world?
Ah, Mr. Fenniger. Excellent. The crowd was starting to get restless. Peers are waiting by the stage, and the torch is ready by the money pit.
Fenniger, thank Christ. Ready when you are.
Who's this guy? Oh, it must be the MOC.
A handsome pledge, and yet a drop in the ocean. Zoe Washington, the Ark Society recognizes you as our founder's rightful successor, our inspiration, our guiding light, the custodian of our future.
Enjoy the spotlight.
Patrons of the Ark Society, you are part of a select, chosen few. Our founder, Janus, showed us how to survive. But survival is not enough. We must live and we must soar. The Ark Society must not only commit itself to survival, but to progress, be it our next home in the stars or the next step in human evolution. This is the eternal purpose of the elite. Not just to lead, but to lead from the front. When the time comes and all comes tumbling down, when mankind retreats once more into caves of superstition, we will keep the fire alight. We will be the torchbearers, the trailblazers and pioneers. Do not feel guilty for your privilege. Be proud. Be fearless. For the future is ours to shape.
Sir? How are you today, sir?
Look at you, Fenniger. All dressed to kill. Now, let's do this thing. Light her up.
As the world burns, we rise from its ashes. Not just to survive, but to live.
One target down. Nice work, Lisa. Next up, Sophia Washington.
Gotta bring you down.
Sophia the schemer. What's she up to this time?
You know that Kronstadt designer in charge of the brain upload room? Graham?
Sure. What did he do?
I don't know. But you seem to really I'm sure there must be a secret.
That is Sophia Washington.
What are the most
Chairwoman of the Ark
frequently asked
Society,
questions about the
professional treasure hunter, and Providence operative. Quite the resume.
Don't let him get away!
Both targets down. Impressive work, 47. And now, to confront the Constant. Mr. Gray, what's your status?
So, brain uploads, huh?
I'm at the helicopter. The place is crawling with security. 47, you better bring the Constant to the harbor where it's less crowded. You can hijack one of the Archean boats.
Question is how? He's not likely to come quietly. Unless you get your hands on a kill switch.
Yes, that might just work. Search one of the twins, 47.
But one of the council members is pointing her tooth and nail.
Huh. Wouldn't happen to be Jebediah Block, the coal baron, would it?
Yeah. How do you know?
Well, I happen to know he's on council. He's one of the original 5.
I made him up there.
He was properly pissed.
You have to stop right now! Put your hands up!
No!
Come in.
Fuck! Oh my god, no way! Someone help!
Show me.
Ah!
This guy's got some moves.
Who's this guy? Oh, it must be the MOC.
A handsome pledge, and yet a drop in the ocean.
Hey, glad you could make it out.
Zoe Washington. The Ark Society recognizes you as our founder's rightful successor, our inspiration, our guiding light, the custodian of our future.
Excellent work, 47. Enjoy the spotlight.
Patrons of the Ark Society, you are part of a select, chosen few. Our founder, Janus, showed us how to survive. But survival is not enough. We must live, and we must soar. The Ark Society must not only commit itself to survival, but to progress. Be it our next home in the stars, or the next step in human evolution. This is the eternal purpose of the elite. Not just to lead, but to lead from the front. A when the time comes and all comes tumbling down, when mankind retreats once more into caves of superstition, we will keep the fire alight. We will be the torchbearers, the trailblazers and pioneers. Do not feel guilty for your privilege. Be proud. Be fearless. For the future is ours to shape.
Look at you, Finnegar. All dressed to kill. Now, let's do this thing. Light her up.
As the world burns, we rise from its ashes. Not just to survive, but to live.
One target down. Nice work, 47. Next up, Sophia Washington.
Hey, you're trying to break my balls.
Yeah, stop.
How can you say I'm grumpy? I'm not grumpy. That is really insensitive of you to say.
Please, I didn't mean it. Let's just forget about it, okay?
You know I have arthritis. That's not a joking matter. Do you know how much money I pay for that blood they send up from the favelas?
Why can't we enjoy this thing together for once? Without arguing?
Just humor me for a second. How do you think the twins got elected in the first place?
Janus appointed them?
That's not what I... The Cloud Serpent. They say it belonged to Montezuma himself. It was lost for over 500 years, until Blake Nathaniel unsealed the Serpent's tomb. Extraordinary.
It's a flipping necklace. Anyway, the Washington twins found it first. Way I hear it, Sophia literally has the necklace in her hand when Nathaniel repels from the ceiling, triggers this ancient death trap, and, you know, murder and mayhem ensues.
But I thought those two were lovers.
On and off. Currently way off, which explains the added security.
I don't follow.
Think about it.
So, according to its charter, the Ark Society collects priceless art and historical artifacts in case of a global disaster. And this year, world-famous treasure hunter Blake Nathaniel has donated an Aztec necklace called the Cloud Serpent to the Ark Society's growing collection. However, Blake fears that Sophia Washington, his former lover and rival, who has hunted the Cloud Serpent for years...
Why the need for an alarm system? We're all filthy rich. Except...
Zoe and me almost died.
Blake thinks Sophia might try and steal back the necklace before it's sealed in the Ark of the Legacy.
Going public would have made you the most famous... treasure hunter alive.
Hello, sir.
Come on. You know my answer.
I can't really tell.
Screw you, Blake.
It'll cost me plenty.
Yeah, I can't let you pass. I'm sorry, sir.
Maybe we need to move the Ark Society HQ to somewhere more glamorous. Zoe's already itching to get back in the field. How do I make her give up
The
treasure
council
hunting?
meeting.
Too
You know
old to
what
go
it's
risking
about?
our lives.
Climate change. Sophia Washington is trying to persuade Janus's original
Hey
five
there.
to embrace the green
Oh,
revolution.
I'm so sorry,
That
sir. I thought you were someone else.
The original
Sorry,
five
sir,
are
I
all
can't let you through.
CEO.
I know, even you.
These guys practically invented climate denial.
I don't know. I mean, they're not idiots. It's not like they fly.
Excuse me.
I'm just saying, if you're preparing for global collapse...
Hey, we got a person here who needs some assistance. I have no idea what happened, but it's not...
Did I miss the keynote?
Afraid so.
Oh, shoot. I really wanted to learn more about the Titan project. I so want to transfer teams. Who gives a crap about cryonics if we're building a bloody space colony?
Oh, I hear you. Washington twins feel the same way. They're all about planting flags in the great unknown. I think they dream of being the next Lewis and Clark.
What?
Just like paintings better, I suppose. Yeah, like real landscapes with people and animals. This necklace? What the hell are you...
Oh, God, help!
Oh, Rico...
And you'd give all that up just to get my attention.
Oh, mother... Don't believe this! Hello there, sir.
Just for a few minutes. I just want to peek. It's not like it's gonna cost you anything.
It'll cost me... Hey, you! Where do you think you're going? Definitely not through here. Get out of my face.
I don't know what they see in that Aztec necklace, but they act like it's a crown jewels or something.
It might look like just another necklace to us, but Mr. Nathaniel has an eye for these things.
That's him. The Constant. Providence's top controller. Everything depends on capturing him alive.
Right. Evening.
Now go meet your maker!
And you'd give all that up just to get my attention.
Come on. You know my answer.
Just for a few minutes.
Piss off, Blake.
It'll cost me plenty.
Not now. What the hell?
Both targets down. Impressive work, 47. And now, to confront the Constant. Mr. Gray, what's your status?
I'm at the helicopter, but the place is crawling with security. 47, you better bring the Constant to the harbor where it's less crowded. You can hijack one of the Archean boats.
Question is how? He's not likely to come quietly. Unless you get your hands on a kill switch.
Yes, that might just work. Search one of the twins, 47.
Good evening.
Oh, shit.
Well, we saw that place. Outstanding. Cloud somebody safe from sticky fingers.
A remote trigger. Must be a kill switch.
Armed with that, I bet you could make the Constant come quietly. Good thinking, 47.
The Washingtons are dead. I have the kill switch.
What did you say? How could you know about that?
You will head towards the harbor. No sudden moves, no signs or warnings. I will trigger the device if I need to.
I know you. The boy in the picture. You have his eyes. You're Burnwood's assassin.
Move.
Partners no more, I take it. I had a notion something didn't sit right with my mentor's betrayal. You murdered him, I take it, to get to me.
Not just that. He had it coming.
Interesting. It was my impression that you were cured of such sentiment. The good doctor built his serum specifically to target the seats of your emotions. Has Miss Burnwood's sense of justice rubbed off on you, I wonder?
Just keep walking.
The Founders Week for over a month. I have some of the world's most prominent people waiting to pay him their last respects. I have the star of the Prague Philharmonic on stage. Oh, for God's sake. And you're telling me that you lost a sodding dagger?
I'm really sorry, man. My name is... No.
Nice. Oh, but of course. Jeez.
For what it's worth, Janus always found Ortmeyer's project distasteful, not to mention inefficient. But alas, sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt.
Oh, I know.
Sir, could you please walk away from here? I really appreciate it.
Huh?
I'm glad I'm rich, though. I was rich before I married him, and now I don't even know how much money I have. And that can be sad and poor.
Okay, stop playing. I need the peripheral.
Somebody tells you to get handcuffed by
I take it this is not an ICA-sanctioned operation. What exactly does Miss Burnwood plan to achieve by targeting her clients? Violating her own code?
She's doing it for us.
Us?
You don't waste time on people.
Oh, I see. The penny drops. I should have known. How does a man leave no trace? By not existing in the first place. Lucas Gray. Or was it Subject 6? He died when the Institute went up in flames, but no body was ever produced. And unlike you, his rage never faded. So, now you want the partners, the men behind the curtain who've caused you all this pain? Well, before you go knocking down a wall, you better make sure it's not load-bearing.
Enough talking. You'll do plenty of that later. We're here. Get on the boat.
Mr. Edwards, still think this is maintenance?
Oh, Miss Burnwood, what have you done? Changing horses midstream? Truly unprofessional.
You know what we want.
Where is the carrot?
No carrot. You're useless to the partners. Compromised. Even if we let you live, you can never return. Why die protecting them?
When I can drag them down with me.
It's a bad hand, but it's all you've got.
Three families. That's all it took. The Ingrams, the Carlyles, the Stuyvesants. 3 dynasties, secretly pooling their resources over generations, creating a singularity so dense that nothing escapes its gravity.
Never heard of them.
Well, they've heard of you. In fact, you just became the top of their agenda.
Go. We can't give them time to retaliate.
Don't take your eyes off him.
Be careful.
Well, here we are again. I must admit I am disappointed, Miss Burnwood. I had such big plans for you.
Save it. I know the truth now. You're outplayed. You have nothing left to bargain with.
You were so certain. So sure of the people closest to you. He never fails, does he? He never misses his mark. You found a window into his past. And yet, something else remains hidden. A simple truth you learned long ago.
Diana!
Coming!
No one, Miss Burnwood, is untouchable.
Look closer. In the shadows. Behind the everyday world. Beyond the headlines and the seats of power. A hidden hand. A kind of company known as Providence. To it, we were just assets. To use and throw away. To do the unthinkable. the unforgivable. And it never gave us a second thought. Until now. After decades in the shadows, we are fighting back. Me and 47. Much has been lost, but we are closer than ever. We trapped the Constant, Providence's chief controller, and finally learnt the names of its 3 partners. In their downfall, we lay the past to rest. And, just maybe, look towards the future.
47. It's time.
Partners are down there. You know, I never planned this far ahead. You never do. I see someone got his memory back. Wait, is that a beacon? What the hell? Base. Alexa Carlisle's helicopter just took off. Confirm target locations, over. Diana, what's the status?
Right. We have a situation. Carlisle has left the building. And I think I know why. The Constant has escaped. He persuaded one of the sailors into setting him free. And since then, he's been seizing control of Providence assets and resources. I can only assume Carlisle is rushing to contain the damage.
If she slips away again...
We'll keep track of her. Make sure she doesn't. Meanwhile, the plan stays the same. Your destination is the Scepter, the world's tallest building where the partners are laying low, courtesy of their host. Marcus Stuyvesant is 5th-generation old money. His family made its fortune in real estate and banking, and were at one point the chief landowners in New York. Carl Ingram is a powerful Washington kingmaker whose family grew rich selling gunpowder during the American Civil War, and later established a globe-spanning empire in oil, coal, and steel. Both families long since retreated from public view, but their quiet dominance endures to this day. Now, the partners likely suspect that we're coming, so Mr. Gray will infiltrate building controls and disable all electronic doors and elevators. Stuyvesant and Ingram are about to find they have nowhere left to run.
Right. This is our moment, 47. Providence ruined our lives with the flick of a pen. Today, we return the favor. Happy hunting.
Welcome to Dubai, 47. Today is the inauguration of the Scepter, and the ceremony is well underway. You will find Marcus Stuyvesant near the building's signature art installation. while a paranoid Carl Ingram has ensconced himself in his penthouse suite, security on highest alert. Mr. Gray is already in position and ready to assist. Good luck, 47.
47. Come in. 47, do you copy?
I'm here.
Are you in position?
I'm heading towards the point of entry.
Good. Get back to me when you're there. Locked. 47, use your camera and scan the lock, will you? I think I can override the Windows controls from here.
I'm in position.
47, the inauguration is taking place close by. Once you've infiltrated it, get your bearings. I'm sure there must be floor plans somewhere.
Understood.
We need absolute focus on this one. If Ingram and Stuyvesant are alerted to our presence, we may lose them for good. We are so close, 47.
Don't worry. They're not going anywhere.